Hello everyone, welcome back to Powerwash, and
got a shoe.
today we
It's
are
a shoe.
Yesterday we talked about villains and Kingdom Hearts. Today we shall see what comes up, I guess.
Well, when I wanted to talk about the polar opposite topic, like heroes who you can't justify.
Oh, heroes you think aren't correct?
Yeah, heroes you see in like a thing is like they have a justification, but it's not good.
Oh, hi Lycan, it's going well. How are you?
How you doing, buddy?
I hope everything's doing okay with you.
If you have any funny, cool stories to tell me, please do. I want to know what I'm missing.
Funny stories.
Funny story
I'm
about
just playing with some Dead by Daylight. Decided to play some Survivors today.
nice. Do you have any good games? Did you get killed by a nemesis? That almost happened to me the other day. It was spooky. Like he must have thought Dwight Fairfield was a member of Stars because God, he hunted me down. Like he just wanted to deliver pizza at the pizza tower.
But yeah, heroes that you don't agree with.
Yes. Heroes that like you play as, you just can't justify their actions for their heroism, I guess. It's like I go with the simple one of like fucking Team Ruby.
Oh,
Well, not allowed to go into context with that because apparently the Ruby fans will find it and they will tear you apart, even if you're right. Nah, finished my second game, killed by a Fedi, and then got out after being face camped by a Huntress. The fuck is a Huntress doing face camping? They're a ranged killer. They drop off in proximity.
your fucking voice was so squeaky.
Yeah, on purpose. It's like they're not meant to do that. They're a pressure killer, like a pressure washer in Power Wash Simulator.
Are we pressure killers?
No.
Someone just sent me a text and it said, "You got a stinky butt butt."
Oh yeah, no, that's in game. I thought that. Okay.
No, I'm not looking at Discord.
Start stream. Some random person throwing shade. That was a cough.
Yeah, Sev has a cold.
I'm having a great time with it.
It's an unwritten rule not to face camp with any killer.
Even Bubba, who is designed to camp but shouldn't base camp. Only proximity camp.
I don't know what that means.
Proximity camp is like camp the area around a priority target. For example, like if like for Bubba's, it's normal for him to say take someone into the basement and then protect the basement at all costs.
Right.
No, proximity camping.
But okay, so do you have any heroes in mind besides Team Ruby?
To to of course try to start it because of course I brought up the topic, but I brought up the topic, but I came in half cocked and didn't have an example. besides them. Pardon me.
Trying to think of any heroes that do like something that you could probably say was wrong was the way that Yuri Lowell from Tales of Despair. Yeah.
All right, he was cool while he did it. So, but Yuri's it's a thing of by all means everything he did is like what did he do? Well, he fucking killed some people outright. You know, royal guards that are actively trying to like hamper the safety of others and eventually even the world.
Yeah, like I think personally, I think he was justified in that. They were awful people and endangered a lot of people. But I feel like some people could also say that he did it the wrong thing. Like it wasn't true justice or anything like that. But honestly, true justice, nah. If you're a dick and you're like actually killing people and well not killing people, but endangering people, I wanna get yogurt tube.
You could do.
That
Yeah,
was
no, I used to play Trapper more, Lycan, um, and that was kind of like my play style is like trap around air. I mean, I say play style. That's just how you fucking play Trapper. You just you have to like set up a proximity and gut and by make it impenetrable.
Johnny bit me, I ate his yogurt. I'm just reading the text that I'm getting in the game.
Yeah. Um.
Villains that, not villains, heroes that I don't agree with.
Yeah. And it specifically has to be heroes, not like characters who are on the good people's side, who you just find annoying, because those don't count. They're like, oh yeah, the Lotus, she's annoying. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Raiden should have killed Armstrong. He was kind of based, not like based in the fact that I believe him. He's just meme. He's just so memeable. He's a funny
I'm
guy.
using war as a base to get elected.
Yeah. The thing is, the fact that that doesn't seem far-fetched anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Funny and scary.
heroes that aren't justified. Yeah,
Yeah, this feels a
well,
lot harder to come up with examples.
it's the
I'm
thing of
going to poop.
I have one, but it's the thing of like you haven't finished Hunter x Hunter because you're a fucking bitch.
Oh,
But if you don't like mind me like spoiling stuff, I can talk about it.
I mean, we were gonna watch it, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we should probably like just skip to the Chimera Ant arc, considering you said you watched every arc, but you stopped there, you fucking cretin. You literally stopped at gold. I'll kill you.
I mean, it's been a long time. I really don't remember much. It wouldn't do us harm to watch it all.
Johnny Bravo.
John Wick, he may be a badass, but he's literally a serial killer. Yeah, he is an assassin. He kills for money.
And it's a thing, of course, for like in the context of the movies, it's like, is he a protagonist who you think is doing things and it is like wrong?
No, in the
First
movie,
movie, yeah,
he's justified.
first movie, he's like effectively hunting down a person who took his shit from him just because he was a dick. The second movie, he had to fulfill an oath and then got fucked over, so opted like, yeah, no, you fucked me over, I'm fucking you back. Third movie, he's fighting for his life and for the case of that action. And the fourth movie is he got betrayed by the people he got betrayed by the people he cared most for, and is of course on the fucking warpath for that betrayal. Dude keeps getting betrayed a lot. Like his original occupation, yeah, I can't agree with, but his actions in the movies, there is a justification that I can get behind and go, actually, yeah, you carry on.
Yeah, becoming an assassin? No. But, we talk about Johnny Boy. Yesterday we were talking, hi Eulogy as well, I hope you're doing well.
Talking about villains who we can justify as like, and now it's heroes we can't justify.
Yeah, so
Johnny Bravo.
So yeah, yesterday was villains that we could justify their anger with, and now we are talking about heroes that we cannot justify.
Like I can justify like first movie you could put Wick, you could argue maybe he killed too many people, but in complete like to the complete like fairness of it, he made it pretty clear to like everyone he just wants revenge for the against the guy who fucking killed his dog. Vigo just put everyone in his way while he was trying to do it. Like, and Vigo outright even said to his son, he is gonna kill you. There's no way out of that. So he effectively just death marched all of those people in front of Wick just to see if he could survive it. And he couldn't. He knew the outcome. He
Willy
picked
Wonka
it.
from the second Chocolate Factory movie.
And was just like, I've told Rez this, but I'll express it to others. When he said the line of everything in this room is edible, even I'm edible, but that's cannibalism, I thought he meant he ate so much chocolate he'd become candy.
He might be made of candy.
I wouldn't doubt it, but that's what I thought he meant. So I was like, he became chocolate! Wow!
Count Dooku was in that movie.
Willy Wonka's father taught me in the ways of your Jedi arts.
Film 1 was a major overreaction to his dog. I wouldn't say it was an overreaction, because the dog was the last thing that his wife ever got.
The last remnant of his wife. He had it for 2 days, and then some fucking chucklenut was like, "Give me your car." He said no, so he fucking killed his dog and stole the car because he said it wasn't for sale.
Yeah.
Like, killing a man's dog for saying no feels like more of an overreaction. Because again, it's also like the severing of his last tie to his wife.
Thanos was 100% justified. Overpopulation is a serious issue. Yes, but not when you have a thing that controls the universe. You could just make more resources.
Yeah. It's like I agree with the principle, but don't go the nuclear option when you have the ability to, increase things. Like I have the power to end gun control, so end gun control, but end gun violence. And I have two means. Is like one is we're destroying all guns, or the other is killing all people who own guns. I'm not gonna go to kill everyone who owns a gun option.
If someone did that to me, nobody would be hearing from me for a while. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. A lot of people would be really pissed if their dog was killed. So
Again, their dog, that was the last thing that their wife who died of cancer left them, so that because she didn't want him to be alone, because she knew that he would leave himself, isolate himself from everything upon her death. Now, I love that she held with him so much. She knew how he'd react and wanted to prevent him being alone for the rest of his life. And some fucking punked up kid who's like, "Give me your car." No, as determined. Yeah, well, that's worth killing over.
what if Thanos could just pop out more resources, only a temporary solution would stop worrying about food, etc., and start increasing the population even more.
But his plan was to halve all the resource in the universe, but with the power of the entire universe's fingertips, he could have made 1,000 times more resources. Doesn't he have to double it? I was like, in the next one was like, I see that my plan failed. I'll just end all life in the universe. Like, that's not a good fix. Fuck you.
You
This is my
can.
gun.
What the fuck?
Start lifting, boy. Just watch me lift an entire building size thing. He's like, huh?
Damn.
Or if you have the power of the universe in your fingertips that allows you to rewrite reality, just remove the need things of humanity have for resources. Like, remove the ability for humans to need nutrients, or humanity to need nutrients. Boom, you've just suddenly cured world hunger because you've removed the need to eat.
I do like the kid's father just kind of accepted that his son and possibly himself was just absolutely dead. No redemption possible, not even a begging plea while the mechanic on the phone, just and then hang up. Yeah, I
All right,
mean,
you say that, but to be fair, in the film, he called Wick after that and said, "Let's be gentlemen about this and talk." To which Wick immediately hung up. Like, he did try to convince Wick to not kill his son, and then he threw an entire army of people at him. Despite the fact that he knew he was fucked, he was like, I've got to tempt fate here. And he failed.
what did
Oh,
he
Lord,
say?
he failed.
Enough.
What did he say? Enough. So he didn't say anything, yeah. Yeah, that was... I mean, the dude was fucking named Baba Yaga. And he's trained in ballet. He knows what he's doing.
A man who knows ballet is a man who knows how to hold a gun.
A man who knows ballet is a man who'll make you pay. Oh boy, I sure hope no one uses their pressure washer to launch me off this roof. Yeah!
No, you did it first. You fired first.
I won.
A man who knows ballet is a man who knows ballet.
Teach a man ballet and he will learn ballet. Give a man a fish, he will have a fish.
You teach a man to feed. No. Yeah, I don't know how that thing goes. It's just the man trying to say the quote from the Bible, but getting it wrong.
I thought it was a meme.
Actually, I don't even think it was a meme. It's just he got nervous on TV, which was, I can get that.
We're doing a bad job actually, like yesterday we're doing a bad job at naming a group of villains who we can justify. It's just now it's like, a
Now we
group
can't
of
even think of one.
heroes. Um, Duke Nukem, he was not justified in going, I'm King Baby, gotta hail me.
I'm off to play more some Dead by Daylight, leaving tab over for you. Thank you very much, Lycan. Still, thanks for popping in. I hope
Yep.
your games go
Well,
well.
I hope to get you updates on other people's stuff in regards to D&D. Looking forward to that.
Dicks and Dragons.
Why would you say that? Frisk, I would have punched Sans in the fucking face immediately. Thinks he's funnier than me.
And that's that roof done. What is left?
A lot of trim mostly. Like, there we go, there's that window done.
Sans caused irreparable damage. He killed the queen. No, that was Reagan.
You know, Reagan killed the queen, and he was based as fuck while doing it.
Sans. I need some ketchup from the store.
Sans, where'd you get that ketchup? The store.
Could you say Oh, God save the queen. Oh wait. Could you say Avalanche from Final Fantasy VII?
I can't say, but that's because I haven't played it, so I can't actually like make an argument for or against them.
Well, Avalanche is a group. It's Barrett, Tifa, and the other two. They destroy the Shinra generators because they're they're eco terrorists basically.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what Shinra are actually doing that's so bad.
They made Sephiroth.
I know they made Sephiroth,
They,
but
yeah, they made
but it wasn't
they
Sephiroth.
made Sephiroth.
Yeah, but they didn't tell Sephiroth to go try end the world. Sephiroth decided to do that himself.
Yeah, because he looked on fucking Twitter for like 5 seconds, was like blowing it
He,
up.
he looked on Twitter for 5 minutes, saw naked pictures of his mom.
It's like, she's a fucking necrotic alien corpse. What's wrong with you? She know the mommy. I want you to know the cells in me. Oh. Blowing it
Listen,
up. Listen. Listen.
Eulogy
If you're
is
gonna
down
say,
bad for
if you're gonna
Genova.
say you, if you're gonna say you'd fuck Sephiroth, we all would. Don't worry.
I would fuck Sephiroth.
I would fuck Sephiroth. He'd kill me. That makes it better. I will never be more than a memory. Hums.
Boot walls. What wall are we missing? Two of the walls apparently. These giant yellow things that we somehow missed a bit on.
Yeah. Well, that was the last trim, and I didn't even mean to clean that one correctly. You just happened to listen. I'm a me.
I'm not even seeing any like orange flash up. I bet it's like under these like ropes or something.
Nope, the shoelaces are done properly.
What are we looking for? Nothing's flashing orange.
I suppose there's like a potentially obvious one in like you're not really meant to believe that they're justified in Fox Diamond Dogs.
Oh, I mean, they're killing people for money, so
Yeah, they're killing people for money, They're of course in that whole like we're trying to like give soldiers purpose, but they're effectively just becoming a nuclear deterrent in of themselves to, you know, effectively like keep people who want wars in.
It was a tiny speck on the fucking top.
Oh, there it was. There it goes.
Jeez.
Wait, that.
Hello, our forest home puts the grow to grow. Okay, let's see. There's a time lapse.
You know, I can't. I don't. D-dogs aren't meant to be character group that you sympathize with in any like shape or form. You know, like you can empathize, but if you like actually they're right. It's like no, they're actively trying to keep war going,
Oh, we
guys.
can do the clean the vintage car, clean the skate park, or clean the forest cottage.
I have played a little bit of this game ahead of you. The car is a kind of a bitch to do, but you know, if you know what you're doing, you'll be. I know what I'm doing with it now, so it'll be easier. That's a quick one.
We'll just do the car then.
Yeah. Um, you'll want to. It is rusted. You'll basically want to be using the more pressure nozzle for certain bits.
No.
But what other like heroes?
Cleaning like, see, I don't even have the spray nozzle for this because I didn't. Excuse me. I didn't think it was very, very good.
No, I just mean like use the fine nozzle. You know, this one,
Ah,
because this will get rid of rust. Other heroes that you just can't argue as justified. Um,
redo of a healer.
okay, but I haven't watched that, and I don't need
Neither have
to. But
I.
I do not need to explain why. If your entire character gimmick to making this character is he thinks he's right, so justifies the most deplorable shit, he's wrong.
No, yeah, he's wrong. Like, no doubt about it. How's usually been anyway, Eulogy? I hope everyone's having a good evening or morning, depending on where they are.
Washing this trunk.
I like these cars, these old cars. They're pretty cool looking.
But they're not the fabulous Hudson Hornet.
They're not. That is true. But none of us could be as cool as the Hudson Hornet.
Yeah, he could drift backwards, kind of, maybe. I don't know. He was like, go turn left to go right, and then he like
Then he
McQueen killed
crashed
himself.
into that fucking wall.
He crashed into the twin.
Mm-hmm.
Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Ka-ching.
Yeah, I honestly, the heroes that you can't justify, not as easy to come up with.
Um, Overwatch because they didn't let Winston have a banana. 0 out of 10. Winston deserved better.
Winston did deserve
There's stupid fucking memes of like oh Your dad didn't make it. He's dead. My ringtone, which just happens to be Winston saying, "Sorry for dropping in." Sorry for dropping in. Like, it's so stupid. I love it.
Oh, hi, Ollie. Merp.
Merp. Yeah, we haven't been to Merp Farms in a while, but I'm not sure.
We'll probably go back to it at some point. It's just that we need more time to be able to put into it.
We've got time next week.
Yeah, we can do a starter stream next week. How are you doing, Ollie? It's been a little while.
Turn the lightsaber.
And take your time going to Merp Farm.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lacked funding to keep Merp Farm open, so we started taking odd jobs cleaning people's cars.
This is still in Stardew Valley.
Yeah, no, we just need to make ends meet. The cauliflowers weren't selling too well.
Cauliflower cheat, so then I can Merp angrily. I will try not to miss the worm spots.
What? Why have you joined this stream? Oh, it's simple. I know you're not gonna miss the worm spot, so you know my blood pressure will be okay. I promise.
My I won't be angry because this isn't a Stardew Valley stream.
You need those goddamn lost books. Artifacts. Artifacts are good though. Stardew Valley is fun. But it's one of those funs where it's like it's not a wow, this is so octane. I'm entertained every few months. It's like it's one of those games where you like play to reevaluate your life choices.
That doesn't sound like a good game. Sounds like something that'll make me start thinking too much.
That sounds like a you problem. We've been having a discussion, Ollie, about heroes that in media that we cannot justify their like reasonings for like what they've done, what they do. Do you have any heroes in like media that you sit there and go, I cannot justify any of you? He's gonna murp angry if you miss dirty spots.
Oh no.
You have been warned.
I needed to worry about worm spots enough, now I need to worry about fucking dirt.
You're gonna play Resident Evil. You're like, oh, there's nothing he can murp at. It just misses a single peso.
Peseta. No, not really, I do
Peseta.
not have any at the moment. Well, no worries, you just sit and enjoy and relax. We're just talking and chilling.
Yeah. Hmm.
Apparently there's something on the grill that... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's something on the grill. Yeah, I'm making burgers. Leave it alone.
No way, I'm hungry. Angry merps in the distance if you miss a single penny. Ugh, oh no. Well, it doesn't help that Resident Evil 4 doesn't show you where the rooms that you've missed loot in.
No, it helps you because if you miss something and you can't see where it is, he won't. I say he. Sorry, I don't know your pronouns. I apologize. Ollie won't know what to look for. But then we'll find out that Ollie actually knows exactly what they're looking for, because they've actually, just to make sure that they know exactly what to murp about you missing, they'll open a full-on 100% walkthrough guide just to
No.
say you missed a single round of handgun ammo.
He/him, but I don't really mind what I'm called.
So I was right, but I didn't know, and as I just should have asked first. Apologies. But good. But yeah, has the guide open just to tell you, you done goofed, you missed it. That one bullet could have saved you.
Please, I beg you.
Door stuck. Door stuck. Please. I beg you.
There's not tiny little specks that just don't go away.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. It's fine, and yes, I have 100% playthrough open as I keep marking angrily. Oh no. You have a 100% playthrough of Resident Evil 4. The remake, right?
No, playthrough open.
Oh.
I'm assuming that they mean a guide. Because if they had their 100% playthrough open, how would they know that you that?
Well, because there's no way I have 100%, so, you know, it's just obvious that I'm missing stuff.
You haven't unlocked all of the challenge points and got all the trophies? What the fuck? No, you have to call them challenge points. Call them anything else now, Snappy.
Yeah, don't abbreviate it.
Don't do a Call of Duty COD points. What do you want, Sephiroth? Big yawn.
Big yawn.
Big yawn. Call of Duty, more like Call of Mert.
Merp.
I've
Merping.
actually been trying to think is there any Call of Duty zombies characters I can sit there and say I don't justify their actions? Richtofen, Ultimate's Richtofen, yes.
I mean, he's the whole reason it started.
Yeah. But fucking Primus Richtofen is love that guy. He's just trying to secure a bet tomorrow, and he just wants to keep his friends safe. He went from funny German make haha he's turned on by killing things into he just won't protect friend while understanding all the eldritch abominations across the universe. You got cookies? What kind of cookies?
Jaco, please.
I got some jelly beans. Want some jelly
Apparently a
beans?
door handle was still dirty. Not anymore. Wing mirror. Not that wing mirror.
It is this one.
It is that one.
Yeah, no, there's some very slight orange. There we go.
No horn. These are the horns. Nope. Going to nom them. They're lemon flavored cookies.
I love lemon cheesecake.
Your lemon cheesecake.
You're a lemon.
Dude,
Lemon.
let me take a sippy of my Coca-Cola.
Lycan has begun to stream, so if we finish our stream, here's an
Yeah,
option
we'll
to
raid them.
right.
As
Of course, when the
someone's
stream ends, we're not going to end it
did
oh,
someone say
friends streaming.
raid?
Did you say cheese? Yeah, cheese is good. I love cheesecake. Cheese is good.
Clean the
Who
forest
doesn't?
cottage, clean the skate park, or clean the fire station. Ollie. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Which one shall we do?
Merp.
That's not an option. I choose Merp. That's not an option.
That's not an option at all.
That wasn't a pizza. That wasn't a pizza at all.
The skate park.
Ollie has spoken.
Okie dokie.
She was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Alrighty, here we are.
This already looks like a nightmare. Oh my god, it's fucking huge!
It's fucking massive. How much money do you have? Are you able to purchase the next upgrade?
Like the next power washer?
Power washer. Yeah.
Shot. No.
How much do you need?
$400.
Fine. All right. Well, that means though, by the time that we're done with this, we will have enough for the next one. I am gonna take care of the floor. If you want to like take care of these.
350. Was it 350?
Can't even do math.
Oh, it
Ain't
was
even
$50 less than what I said. So, sorry. Angry
ain't even
Merps.
got ain't even got math.
I'm not a math person. I am really not good at math.
I am not really a math person. I didn't keep count.
I never counted. It's not really a math guy. I saw a meme of that, but it was the fucking the
How
Outer
many Shadow Ones
Worlds.
have you
Yeah.
destroyed? Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not really math.
Outer Worlds is open. What's 9 plus 10? 12.
How many shrimp do you have to eat?
21 is just 12 backwards. No, I'm not. You're the one who called me stupid.
Darn it!
I know it's a meme, so I'm sorry.
He goes 21. No, Nat.
Wait, was the no, I'm not a part of the meme?
Yeah, he goes, you stupid. No, I'm not.
Oh,
What's
damn.
9 plus
I thought
10?
Ollie was right.
21.
I was actually calling him stupid.
Unfortunately, Rez is actually very sheltered from meme culture. He doesn't even know what the troll face even looks like.
That's a lie.
I showed him it once, and he was like, "Dad."
No, I made this. I made the troll face.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You don't even. I bet you didn't even unironically listen to the troll face song. I love that guy.
If the person who made the troll face could like make money off of that face, like they'd be set.
I think that like people have attempted to like monetize memes. The issue is, of course, no one likes that.
Well, no, they wouldn't get away with it. Hey Riz, guess how old the shooting stars is? Well, like the fucking shooting stars in the night sky thing.
No, the do do do
Oh,
do
that.
do
How old
do
is that?
do.
I've heard that song before though. Those memes are funny.
Yeah, that's Airplanes by Haley Williams and
Just
B.
guess. 2008. I don't know.
2006, my favorite Sonic game released. That's a joke. Please don't take me seriously. I'm not actually throwing my hat into the ring on that guess. That wasn't asked. I just want to make fun of Sonic 06.
The video was 13 years old. What year
Wow,
would that be?
2020 or 2010, early or late 29.
So I wasn't that far off. Yeah, and I'm 20. Yeah, it's kind of weird how some songs will just go unnoticed for so long and then suddenly become huge just because of internet memes. Like
Really?
the camel by camel for the anchor dance thing. Like that, isn't that an old song?
Oh, I don't know. Like I don't know. It's not an old song like the Coffin Dance song. How many people cared about that until Coffin Dance? Which cool and fun fact, the original video that the Coffin Dance happened wasn't this. The song playing was not the Coffin Dance song.
Do
It's
do
a
do do do.
over in the country where that happened in. It's a funeral thing where they'll play like music that's like important to their culture while people dance with the coffin. It's a cultural thing. It's not like that. That video, that's not like a bunch of dudes like.
That's an actual coffin with an
No,
actual
that's
body
an
in it.
actual coffin with a body in it. Yeah, that's an actual service.
Oh. Hmm. The most hated video on YouTube is a baby shark with just like of a oh oh yeah they removed the dislike thing for some reason.
Yeah, of course. It's like, oh, why is it there was the dislikes room? Oh, we don't want new YouTubers being discouraged. A lot of people then immediately were like, okay, but it's more just like so like corporate stuff just doesn't get like massively disbombed.
Yeah, like fucking. Trying to remember what it was that.
Like there's a lot of people making jokes like, yeah, my grandma fucking. I say jokes. It might not have even been a joke. Yeah, like thanks for removing the dislike bar, so I couldn't tell that the video about teaching me how to use the Heimlich to save my grandma from choking to death was actually a very bad one because there was no quality assurance because all I could only see is positives.
Hmm. Uh, but the YouTube Rewind got so many dislikes, so they removed it. That's kind of petty as fuck.
That's unfortunately corporate corporations. English first language, baby.
Have they done a YouTube Rewind since then?
No,
Really?
I don't think they've done one since COVID though. I don't think it's a case of like that one was so bad they stopped it. I just think it's a case of due to COVID they couldn't do it anymore,
Yeah.
and at this point they just determined what's the point.
Just, yeah. I mean, at that point though, just kind of shows that they kind of given up on making YouTube seem like a community. Like
Yeah, no,
even
it's
just
it's a brand. It's a corporation. It's a brand now.
unfortunately. But like the thing that I used dislikes for was that I used to be like, well, I still am. I used to be petrified of opening a video when it ended up being a screamer video because of something that happened to me when I was younger. Like it just never went away, and I was always scared that the video I was opening was going to be a jump scare. So I'd always look at the dislikes and the comments. Um, but now that there's no dislikes, it's like hard to tell.
I've actually never been affected by a screamer, but I almost did. I just had this like fucking moment of like the like literally like 2 seconds where it's about to happen. I paused the video and like just and like looked forward and was like, oh, I tried it. And as such, I just don't watch anything that would be deemed relaxing unless it's a viable source. In case you're wondering what it was, I tried to hypnotize my.
You tried to hypnotize yourself.
Yeah, to go to sleep because I just couldn't sleep. But I just like I just like had that moment of like something's wrong. I can feel it.
Some hypnosis videos are interesting.
You know, it was just a fucking wiggly screen with funny noise. Because I do not trust hypnosis where there's an actual person saying you are going to be hypnotized. Fuck those people. I say that, but it's like well, it's one of those things of hypnotism works through like wanting to be suggestible. So if someone like tells me like you're going to hypnotize, it's like a spite thing of fuck you, you can't tell me.
Yeah, you need to be open to hypnosis.
Yeah, if you're not suggestible, you're not submissive and
Oh, I kind of want to like work on that because
being submissive and breedable.
well, yeah, but like I've tried a few hypnosis videos because I've wanted. Sometimes I just can't sleep, so I put one on and I do it. But then nothing really happens. I feel like I'm not either believing in it or something's keeping me from like fully relaxing.
You about to watch hypnosis video, me types in something you're interested in, you ooh.
Like there are hypnosis videos for that, like hypnosis to become more susceptible to hypnosis.
That sounds like snake oils.
Yeah, I mean at least it's free, so
Yeah.
hypnosis really isn't working with ASMR pitch music. Yeah, you're in Foxy's server, right, Ollie?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, Ollie's from Foxy's server.
Oh, I just thought there was some person who like kind of rocked up and was like, "Hey,
No, if Ollie's from Foxy's server, and as far as I can tell, Ollie is a sweetheart.
yeah. I uh, I engage in the ASMR, but I purely stay to either sounds or ephemeral riff because I like his beard.
Not because he makes good ASMR, just because he has a good beard.
Yeah, I can trust that beard.
But what happens when he shaves it?
I get scared.
I'm gonna look on the server. I've seen you speak a few times.
If you think you're a lurker in servers, don't be in a server with me on anything.
Why?
Like, I lurk in every server I'm in. Do you know how much too many times I've spoken in the Death Battle Discord, like the official one? A thing I actively like.
I mean, that's not unusual. People sometimes just want to be part of something. They don't really want to be active, but they like to see what's coming up.
It's like these are like-minded people. I'm just saying they're like, yeah. Mhm. Do you know how many like people I watch are in that server? Like, well, there's a lot of people.
What people you watch YouTube videos of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's Death Battle. Like, yeah. It's like I'm just I'm lurking. I want to see people discuss the Dovahkiin versus Chosen Undead. I want to know if my boy has a chance that I'm just not seeing. I beg of you,
Yeah, there's a few
please.
other ASMR artists in Foxy server, but they all just chill. Also, Rez, what is your opinion on YouTube? Apparently mine is why is it so crap nowadays? Um, I'm not, as someone who doesn't like make, well, I make videos.
Technically, you do, but it's just there is a YouTube VOD channel, so that way
Yeah,
if anyone
it's
wants
like
to like go
zero
over old
effort.
streams,
I
yeah.
I hear what people are saying and I see what is happening, and I don't even. Do you think it's all right to talk about this on here?
About what?
On YouTube and the state of it.
I mean, we're not talking about it on YouTube, but it's also just that thing of it's like it's just you can just say I just don't like the direction it's going. You don't necessarily have to detail too much if you're not comfortable with it, without detailing too much. Like say your honest opinion, but you don't have to detail it if you're uncomfortable.
It's not that I'm uncomfortable. I just don't want to end up being in trouble. Uh, yeah, I think it used to be way better.
And if you're like worried about getting in trouble because you say like, I think YouTube sucks. And do you know how many people on YouTube say that on YouTube?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know how many videos Moist Critic has of him saying, I think the system is dookie.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I think it could be a lot better. Like there was a video that I saw a while ago. It was I honestly can't remember what the channel was about, but the video that was talking about it had GTA gameplay on it, so I just assumed that's what they did. But basically, they got five copyright claims on a video for music, in a video that had no music. So basically, that locks you out of your account, so you can't make any videos at that point. Um, so the people who were on that channel tried to what's the word?
Appeal.
They tried to fight it or
Appeal it.
appeal to it, yeah. But that didn't work. So they had to just wait the time until it unlocked. But then the moment that their channel did get unlocked and they were able to upload videos again, the same person sent five more copyright strikes and locked them out of their thing again. They did that like 2 more times after that, and I got to a point where YouTube was going to delete their channel because they had so many copyright strikes. So they were just trying to talk. All they needed was someone from YouTube to like look at this and see that it was wrong. But they couldn't even get through to YouTube because they just kept on getting automated responses. I think it's sorted now because they made a video about it on a secondary channel. But it should even get to that point.
Unfortunately, it's the only way it ever works. Is you have unless you're like a YouTuber big enough that actually has connections into YouTube, like a la Moist Critical, Ethan Klein, so on and so forth. You have to rile up the public to get YouTube to acknowledge anything.
Unfortunately. And now their new CEO is a crypto show, so expect NFT stuff. Yeah, it sucks that YouTube is saying, haha, no, you cannot get to us. Yeah. Like, even. So, like, there was a thing that happened with Markiplier. Like, he was. I think it was a heist with Markiplier. That came out. So he was doing a live stream of going through it, and he was letting the chat decide which path to take. So he was saying, put put emotes in the chat for this option and emotes in the chat for this option, which they were doing. Except YouTube started fucking suspending accounts that spammed emotes. And because YouTube accounts are linked to Google accounts, people basically got locked out of everything for taking part in a Markiplier's Trust live stream. And Markiplier couldn't even get in contact with YouTube about it. And he was pissed. Like, he made a video about it and he was actually angry. And rightfully so.
And as many people express, you don't like Markiplier is like one of the guys on YouTube. So like he is like you said like people are saying like the last YouTuber like Markiplier is like the guy you picture as like the YouTuber. Because like PewDiePie stopped doing Let's Plays. I don't know. I just can't pick. I don't picture Jack much.
I used to
Like
watch Jacksepticeye, but I haven't really watched him in a while.
like you look at Markiplier, and there he is.
Yeah.
There's the boy.
Yeah, PewDiePie's basically retired at this point, he said. Which,
Fair on.
fair enough. He's done it all.
And he's been the fucking media punching bag for God knows how long.
Yeah, like, guy made mistakes, but, who hasn't? Holy hell, YouTube is so crap nowadays, I wonder if YouTube is ever going to become better. Honestly, as long as YouTube keeps going down the route where making things better for the companies instead of the creators, probably not. But that's just what makes money.
It's the thing of it's just too big to fail type deal. Like even if they like shit all over their creators, the creators are still gonna create.
Yeah, not that Twitch is all that much better. Like they definitely, it's easier to make a living on Twitch than it is YouTube though. But it's a monopoly thing. There's no one else to rival.
Mixer tried. Rooster Teeth was supposed to be an attempt, but Rooster Teeth was existed before YouTube. Cool and fun fact.
As a company?
As a site that would make community videos and allow other people to add theirs to it.
No, yeah. YouTube has a chance so much also YouTube Kids. Yes, actually, that is a massive point that people have made. Why are content creators being punished to make child-friendly content when YouTube Kids exists? Like, if your video gets age restricted, you're losing money. You won't get as much advertising on it. But
It's unfortunately just the case of there's the age-old company thing of a band-aid fix.
mhm.
Because rather than actively seek out ways to improve their systems, they throw on a label and then say everything must be treated like this, even if it isn't. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's content. It's the thing of, by all means, it's adult, but you can guarantee that there's actual gameplay of Five Nights at Freddy's footage, and if you came up of it, it would show you the YouTube Kids icon because it's popular with kids.
Yeah. YouTube Kids is a place that's a cesspit of cancer. Yeah, I've seen. It's really creepy. Like, what, the Spider-Man and Elsa videos or something?
That's called Elsa Gate, thank you.
Elsa Gate, it's got a name.
Yeah, no, it was a big issue for YouTube for a while. It got given a name for a reason.
Mm, oh god, no, stop. Okay, I won't ask about it then.
Don't worry, I'm not that much of a YouTube historian to actually even be able to tell you what it is. I just know what it's called.
Right, okay. Remember when fucking people thought that Talking Angela was spying on your kids?
Kinda. I just didn't understand it.
It's like people were saying, oh, look in their eye, you see someone in the camera. It's like, that's not how that works. The internet is a interesting place.
It's not necessarily like it's one of those like it's less that the internet is an interesting place. It's just more that ideas can now be shared, and they start to form up with others. Because a lot of these things that on the internet existed before the internet. It's just now that there's a platform to voice it.
Yeah. It's, like basically the world's biggest library. And the issue is not all of it is right.
Yeah, so it's like as Ollie just talked about like flat earthers. It's like how many flat earthers existed, and like flat earthers existed before the internet, but with the internet, how many people were indoctrinated?
Yeah.
And of course, that's the correct term, indoctrinated.
Way too many.
Because
And it's like with fucking with too many low brain cells, those people. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm the person to be speaking about this, but it's also like the same case with trans people and LGBT people, because they've always existed, but now that the internet is a thing, people are learning about it and fucking witch hunting them.
um, we we mentioned briefly that we have friends. I have friends in real life who and of course, I'm not going to provide context to what I mean by we used to do streams with, but not on this channel. I'm not going to provide context for that. Not for any other reason than we just don't want to give the one of the people attention. But we have two. I have two trans friends in real life who Cap is friends with, and it's a thing of like, thanks to the internet, like one of them keeps ending up in positions where people are constantly stealing her face just to put on trans hate forums to spread around.
Yeah, it's not nice.
The internet has its positives. Like information exchange is, you know, well, good. People can express what they found on things, talk about neat little things, engage in communities with people they'd never be able to integrate with. But others just decided, yeah, I've got anonymity. I can live out these little nagging feelings in my head.
Yeah, it's a place where people can finally get their thoughts out without worry of judgment, but it's also become a place where,
Outrage culture is prevalent.
yeah, I mean it sucks, but things are getting better, I think. At least I would hope so. But anyway, there's probably better things to talk about anyway.
Like Xbox Live.
Xbox Live. What about that airline food, huh?
What's the deal with airplane peanuts? You know, of course, besides us mentioning offhandedly that someone has an unhealthy obsession with a specific spider from the franchise, you haven't spoken that much about Godzilla, especially as there's a new film on the horizon. I don't think you've spoken about it. Like, what your like hopes are, or like, are you hype?
About the new Godzilla movie?
Yeah.
I'm excited, yeah. I feel like it was. I'm not sure, because we know there's another one of Kong's species, at least. It looks like an orangutan.
Steve Jobs.
I feel like it was kind of weird to go from one movie that focused a lot on a Kong to another.
I mean, to be wholly fair to that, though, two, of course, GVK was both of them. Three, before that was another Godzilla standalone movie, and I'm pretty sure you could sit there and say, I feel like you would be able to talk for at least 4 minutes, about why Godzilla King of the Monsters is an absolute cinematic marvel.
Well, it is.
The Cats movie.
You ever watch Cats versus Dogs?
Yes.
I like that movie.
I thought I liked it. It I say I thought I like there's a I think it's like a green tag, like some kind of like Twitter thing where someone like spoke about like Kangaroo Jack and how like they thought they like as a kid they were like so excited for it that when they watched the film they effectively Mandela affected Kangaroo Jack into like actually existing in the film because it was just a marketing tactic. He didn't exist. I and of course I wasn't the person behind that tweet, but I was that fucking kid.
What did you think was in the Cats versus Dogs movie?
An actually good movie.
Oh,
I just remember being entertained, but I was like, as much as I was like, why? I said adult. I mean, like, last time I watched, I was like 16. So, which is a long time for many people. I know. You're just like, what am I looking at? It's like, what are they doing? It's like, why are they? If it's cats versus dogs or cats and dogs, it was like, why aren't they versing each other?
they did though.
Why?
There was a cat that was a ninja and it had a spiky bomb.
Like, we gotta defuse the bomb. Cut the red wire. We're colorblind.
Yeah, that was funny.
But what if they're colorblind? Why did one of the dogs say cut the red wire? He wouldn't know what a red wire.
He's special. Also,
Did
why are the new games nowadays half-backed messes? Because people buy it.
Because AAA titles doesn't mean shit anymore.
And people will buy it, people will pre-order it, people will buy the fucking day one DLC.
It like I can't I don't trust any fucking companies to create a good product on launch anymore. There's only one company I trust, and they won't stop releasing GTA 5. Because say what you will about Rockstar, you cannot name a single time they've released a game and it has been an absolute dog shit mess.
With the BS amount of DLCs, yeah. It's, I mean, we know GTA 6 is coming. It's in development.
The polish that Rockstar gives its products is like we both not completed Red Dead Redemption 2 for both for two different reasons. One, I just don't think you got too into it. Two, I'm petrified of finishing it for me. But like you cannot deny that that game is one, a fucking marvel. Two, it came out clean.
Yeah. If GTA 6 comes out looking as good as Red Dead Redemption 2,
Red Dead Resident.
like, oh, it's Nano.
Hey there, Nano.
But if GTA 6 comes out with the atmosphere and like I hate saying graphics because people whine about fucking graphics. It's not graphics, it's visuals. Like, the graphics, I don't like the graphics.
The thing is, I don't doubt that they will. Like, again, like Rockstar tend to push the envelope on their products decently well when it comes to keeping things, you know, to a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that besides, I say that it's like Rockstar do like they don't fuck around with the games. It's like okay, Seb, did you forget about the GTA Remastered Collection? Yes.
Yeah, those were a bit of a mess, and that was the last game. That's the last thing they've released since Red Dead 2.
Yeah, but I don't actually know if Rockstar was like the ones because like when it comes to remasters like that, there is a thing of is it actually the creator of the game doing it, or is it one of those cases where they hand it off to a different company, you know, like a Dead Risings type deal, where they gave it to Blue Castle Games instead of doing it like Capcom in house.
It's like yeah, the Halo.
Also, mod did you were bad. What the?
Yeah, you said
Yes,
come
you did.
Hanny.
You did remember. You did remember to say hello.
Let me take a
Good to see you.
sippy of my drinky.
A sibby of the drink. Let's go.
It's like the PC port for the original Combat Evolved was done by Gearbox, the guys who make Borderlands, and they absolutely fucked it up. Many things are broken, like not mechanic wise, but visual wise.
You know, actually, I guess I need to give 343 credit here. I could be wrong, but I don't remember anyone complaining about how Infinite launched, besides the fact that there just wasn't the content it was meant to have. Like, optimization wise and like polish wise, I think it actually came out good.
It
Like,
did. It There
like
were things that people were upset about, like the physics. The vehicles did not feel right. Um, and the explosions were rubbish.
yeah, but, like, I'm just looking like cause like it's looking like basic polish and like something like so many games miss. Like, say you'll buy a game and you'll get like a cyberpunk deal of like assets are clashing into each other. You'll fall through the map. Shit's just whack, yo.
Yeah. Um,
Furries with sharp paces and a few had boobs.
Nana was learning about furries.
I don't think I opt to believe Nano didn't learn about them, but son, if you are,
Well, no, he knew what furries were, but he's learning about specifics.
I see. You know, just like if I were to like argue, it's like Square Enix do a lot of polish on their games. Rockstar, as mentioned, like again, GTA, Red Dead, like those are polished products. Um, the creators of God of War, Santa Monica Studio, like you know, of course you can argue, but they only have to focus on like one. But yeah, but they fucking focused. Like, God of War and God of War Ragnarok came out, and there was no DLC, there's no patches. Like there's probably patches. I should probably look. Like they released it in a position where it's like you wouldn't really holy shit, this game is fully playable and beautiful on launch. Something that so many companies are at this point just like neglecting.
Hmm. Like Elden Ring came out pretty well, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think there was many issues with that.
Yeah, no, but I suppose like thinking like okay, but it's like studios based over in Japan seems to be doing damn good jobs at it.
And Japanese know
But
how to
like,
do things.
because like for every From Software releasing a highly polished game with everything you need in it, you've got Bethesda rushing every product they can to meet a deadline, and then making memes
then
about it.
Blizzard.
Yeah, and then Blizzard, false promises. Sounds like a fucking YouTube title. Blizzard, false promises.
It. When did Overwatch 2 come out?
Last year, I'm pretty
Last year. And how
sure.
long was it in development for?
4 years.
4 years of development time.
And of
And
course, it's currently just a. It's just a. They changed the player limit from 6 to 5.
yeah, it has a handful of new maps, 2 new heroes so far, and a new game
I like.
mode.
I like Fallout 76. It's just a nice game to chill to.
And now they're removing the one thing that they justified the sequel for. And
Yep.
it's like, okay, how much progress did you guys even make on it if you're just gonna cancel it? People,
According to sources, but of course I'm. This is just sources, air quotes. Apparently, they cancelled it a long time. They just
really?
didn't want. They just didn't want to like announce it closer to launch, so they didn't want to tank it.
Wow.
But,
So they
but
just
that's
straight up
again,
lied.
that's an apparently though, because whatever these sources are, I don't actually know if they're official. Like, there's still going to be PvE mode stuff, but that's just the thing. Is like, I like to play online games in a relaxed environment with people I want to relax with. Like a game that's primarily forced, where you have to engage with like people who like you want to chill out. Meanwhile, there's some dude on the other end who's decided that this is the game where they try to get that 5K with an honor. Mm.
You alright?
Ah, apparently I've spoken. Apparently I've spoken too much. Ah,
You okay?
yeah. Hang on. Ah, went to take a drink, and at this time, I could just spilt. Ah,
You spilt
throat.
CP.
Mhm. No, that was a cough. I've got a cold, and I hadn't drank in a bit and spoke too much, so it dried out the inside of my throat and was like digging in.
Well, we're nearly at the hour and a half point, so we'll finish this and then we'll call it there.
Never good day at work today, Nano.
But yeah, it's like, so they can't. So apparently they cancelled it a long time ago.
But again, it's apparently, it could entirely be wrong. There's people claiming sources, as far as I know. Just someone saying, "Dude, trust me."
Hmm. Still doesn't feel good if they did cancel it all that time ago and then just continue to let people believe. Like at that point, it just feels like they said it just to make sales and then had no intention of finishing it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of the thing that once you say it, it's one of those like I imagine they were preparing for like a stock drop.
Overwatch is like is not worth anything.
But it's got 2 fucking death battles. What's up with that? And one of them sucks.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
who's
not.
the second one? I know it's Tracer. Who was the second one?
Widowmaker versus Black Widow.
Yeah.
That was a much better episode than Tracer versus Scout, because at the very least they didn't actively get shit wrong.
Oh, we can actually afford the better power washer now.
Sure, that should help us get this done quicker.
Won't have any extensions though.
That's fine.
A creeper. Oh man.
We have a Minecraft world that we considered, okay, like we've had considerations of like showing it off, but it is a good Minecraft world. We've discussed that if we do it, we have to immediately prove that we did it in survival. But it's also a thing of like, while we've considered doing it, is we have this issue where we'll play Minecraft and go dead silent.
It's just a chill thing. It's a chill game.
Yeah. Unlike Terraria, which is fun. I love Terraria. It's huge.
I hope everyone is enjoying and having a chill time. That is the goal with these streams, to just chill for an hour or two.
Oh, you figure out that you've not been putting the right you and the all of the gems in Resident Evil 4 don't actually have the same intrinsic value, and you've been limiting your monetary gain.
Yes. Minecraft has the nicest music in Undertale and Youth. The Undertale and Minecraft have good music. Though Minecraft music makes me sad, and I'm not entirely sure why.
I believe it's more makes you feel melancholic.
Maybe. I prefer not to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't listen to Minecraft music. Be a Chad. Listen to the entire Kingdom Hearts OST. Um, of course, they say like if it's like, oh yeah, video game OSTs. I don't need to explain to Rez, but for me, that's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You fuckers, love that shit. Holy hell!
I really love the Shadow of the Colossus soundtrack.
Yeah, too bad you don't have a PS4. Like, that might be a nice thing for you to like stream, like, where you can like gush about it.
One day. I wonder if you can play it on the PlayStation 5.
Probably, because I'm pretty sure it was on the same thing with like the Xbox Series X, where it was like it was mostly relying on back comp until it actually got some games in.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's only recently that developers have started only making games with the Series X, which is a good thing because they've spent too long making games for both of them, which has limited what people can do with the Series X's hardware. But that is probably not the fault of the developers and the fault of Microsoft, because for the longest
About
time,
publishers.
publisher, I guess so, but it's also no one could get a Series X, so or a PlayStation.
No, but it's the thing. Ideally, if you want to like have this new tech, you should try to maybe open this new tech with something to show off the new tech. Like, we've got a new console generation releasing. We should like with the Xbox One, they make sure to have like games like Rise, Son of Rome, or Sunset Overdrive to like open up the Xbox and like show like these are games that are like higher graphics, faster loading speed, with a lot more going on to show like this is the power we're working with. Series X and PS5 just kind of open with, remember the games you liked to play? Well, you've got a faster load time, baby.
Yeah, there wasn't really any like launch things. Like Infinite was meant to be a launch title, but
They fucked it up.
yeah. It was. I feel like Destiny was Xbox One launch title.
It might have been, but it's now become its own fucking thing.
Yeah. I can't remember if Destiny 1 was 360 or 1.
I think it was on both.
I mean, now it's on PC and PlayStation. Exclusives are something that I'm not sure how I feel about.
It's a thing that is necessary, is my logic on it, because why? It's like Nintendo. Like they exist. They exist. If they didn't have their own exclusives, Nintendo wouldn't exist, and there'd be a lot of shit that would be gone with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's why there's like it's like Sega and Nintendo had their like Sega got annihilated. But like because like Nintendo basically grabbed the market by the throat.
With Mario.
With Mario, Zelda, Pokemon.
Like, I like Sega, but they really... Sega have a lot of IPs, but they only use Sonic.
Sonic, Knights, Bayonetta.
Altered Beast.
Super Monkey Ball. Echo the Dolphin.
Echo. Echo was scary.
To use the final boss and dies.
Pretty much. Plus, I had it on my PSP. And I don't think I got anywhere near the fucking end. Those comic zones, that was cool. That was difficult. I think it was comic zones.
Like Sega tried. It's just that thing of it's like you put Mario and Sonic in like a popularity contest any day. Like Mario wins any day of the week. You could put, and that's just the thing with like every video game though. It's like you try to be more popular than Mario, you're gonna lose. Like like Mario is the gaming equivalent of Mickey Mouse. You'd be like, oh, but you're like, Kratos is iconic. Is he Mario? Lara Croft, is she Mario?
Yeah, like no one's gonna beat Mario.
No one.
Like the only one.
It's like the only other video game mascot that can come close is Pikachu, who is owned by. I say owned, published by Nintendo, but that's the thing. Nintendo has the rights to that.
I feel like Mario and Sonic are is equally recognizable, but obviously one definitely has more fans than the other.
I can't even like say it's like because you can. It's the thing like if you say recognized, but it's like yeah, no, people can identify Sonic. It's just like it's more who is someone more likely going to know.
Mario, probably.
Yeah, like if you showed your dad, say, a picture of Mario or Sonic and asked him to identify them by name, like if it wasn't like the Mario movie and the Sonic movies being recently a thing, just like it would be Mario, most like pretty much guaranteed because he's been around a while, been on the arcade machines. Like Sonic, I believe, was like an early '90s character. Mario's been around since like the
I don't
'70s.
think was Mario ever in an arcade cabinet.
I mean,
I thought he
he
was
was
always just on.
playable in Donkey Kong,
Well, that's not Mario. That's Jumpman.
who is Mario.
But he wasn't called Mario.
It was specifically called Kirby.
I don't think Sonic was ever an arcade game.
No, like you take Nano. Like
See
it's
ya.
like yeah, like just like Nintendo just have so many characters. I say so many. All of it, like every protagonist of their games are iconic. And there's a reason why they have a fucking fighting game full of them.
Yeah.
Like you can point out like a link to someone, even if they call them Zelda. You can point out, Kirby, Pikachu, Mario,
I don't think
Samus.
Link is anywhere near as recognizable as Sonic.
I mean, most people still genuinely believe that Link is called Zelda.
I know, but like I feel like if you showed someone a picture of Link, they're more likely to know who Sonic is than Link.
That's just mascot design. Because it becomes a thing of like, it's then what's a bigger franchise, Zelda or Sonic? And Sonic could be might be more recognizable, but Zelda's bigger.
Is it?
Yeah, I would say so. Because one, how many times do you hear people talk about like how the most recent Zelda installment killed the franchise permanently, even though it never does
Well, that's
that for
just
Sonic.
Sonic fans. Sonic fans are just idiots.
You would know, you're one of them.
I am one.
Like whenever like a Zelda game comes out, it's almost always a home run.
Is there any one that people don't like?
The
3D remake of
ages.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, people liked it. They just disliked the changes. The Oracle of Ages games, which were on the very original Game Boy. Like those are those like the last one, the most recent ones I can think of where everyone agreed that they were universally bad. Because I'm not gonna, for the sake of it, I'm not gonna include like a fucking remake. Because you could just then say, well, you see, Sonic had remakes recently, and they were deemed good because they were just the original game just paused over. That's
What, Sonic Mania?
I'm pretty sure they got like it got a Sonic
Sonic
Legends.
Origins or something.
Yeah, Origins, yeah. And like it's one of those. I can't count a remake as a. I can't in good confidence say a remake is a good or a bad addition to a franchise when it's effectively just a re-release. It's
What if it
like
was done like Resident Evil?
if it's done with a complete overhaul, I agree that it should be treated as its own unique thing. But like, let's say Dark Souls 1 remastered.
People did not like that.
No, they didn't like change anything graphically. They didn't change anything gameplay wise. They just paused it, pretty much.
I mean, they said they made graphical changes, but they added a single bonfire.
It's a thing of I wouldn't count that as like something you would like say as a perk or a blemish to, because it's like how many times have they released say Wind Waker and things? I wouldn't say every time that they release Wind Waker is like, wow, another banger from Nintendo.
Has
It's
it
like,
been?
okay.
I thought it was only once.
You know, I mean, that's like, well, like anytime there's like, yeah, anytime it's just something is re-released, I just don't count as a this is a fucking banger. Just treat it on its own term of yep, it's how it was originally, just some quality of life changes.
Hmm.
And so like because of course Zelda remakes do have issues people have because like it's one of those some people just don't necessarily enjoy changes to things that they deem pointless, which is of course an opinion. Opinions are fine. Mm. But like it's like the yeah like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are currently getting the people are loving them.
I've heard
And
people
like
say that they're not Zelda games. They're good games, but not Zelda. I think their excuses was people who play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom rarely touch another Zelda game.
that if that's their argument, it's like if we try to use that argument for some people, it's then a case of like, so is Sonic Frontiers a good game but not a good Sonic game because it's such departure from Sonic?
I don't even know, because when Sonic is rarely consistent with their games.
Is Legends Arceus Pokemon a good game but a bad Pokemon game? It's one of those like it's just like it's just effectively saying yeah, it's good, but it's not how it was meant to be. It's not the original design philosophy. It's like okay,
Nuts and
things
bolts.
change. For anyone who's curious, Rez is a nuts and bolts fan of the Banjo and Kazooie
I like
franchise.
Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. I like being able to build little cars and drive them around. It makes me feel silly.
It's to people.
Maybe I'll play the original games on stream one day, because I've
Yeah,
never played them.
be able to. They're on Game Pass.
Yeah, I do have Rare Replay.
That too.
I got it on disc somewhere. It was like one of the first games when I got my Xbox One. That was one of the first games that I got with it. I think from when I got my Xbox One, the first games that I had were Black Ops 2, Rare Replay, uh,
Fucking long time for you to actually want to play Black Ops 3 Zombies with me, and I had to go through like all these silly little steps with you for it.
we could play zombies on stream.
It's something I've considered doing. I'm just wondering how we'd want to format that because it's like, of course, we could play zombies, but is it chill?
It's
Do we
not
use
chill.
goblins?
We would just be going for high rounds at that point.
Do we utilize gobblegums? Do we just raw dog it? Like, I'm always down to play zombies at zombies. Got Edward Richtoff and going, yeah, and then he kills you.
I mean, we could use gobblegums. It's just the issue of having to close the game would bring me
Yeah,
out to
no,
my desktop on stream.
yeah, no,
treat it as a recommendation of we use gobble gum, just use ones that we're okay with, like, losing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
50 stars in career mode.
Yeah, that's like even assuming that's the one we go with. I don't know. You might like, okay, you know what? Let's go play Black Ops 2 and play Transit for 4 hours.
Click Zombie Chronicles or something. That's free though, isn't it? Daily quest ready to turn in earn an achievement in Game Pass. Wow.
So what's free?
And there's the time lapse.
You said something was free. What's free?
No, I said I got a daily quest for earning an achievement.
You mentioned Zombie Chronicles and free. I think it was, boy, what?
No, it's Zombie Chronicles, but that's on Black Ops 3, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Zombies Chronicles adds basically every Black Ops 1 map but Call of the Dead and 5. And the only Black Ops 2 map is Origins added to Chronicles.
We could see. I'm wondering. Playing through the Black Ops 1 campaign could be fun. Like through the Black Ops campaigns. But of course, the only one that has multiplayer is free. And it's the worst one.
You know, meanwhile, I got zombies. I was like, hey, there's the funny man. He's being funny. We should pick our next cleaning target before we go.
We can clean a motorbike and sidecar before we go. We've got 10 minutes.
Yeah, easily, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like zombies would be fun. It's a thing though of I say a thing. Like, of course, will be just us. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know anyone in our.
Caboose plays zombies.
Although, of course, we play it on Xbox.
Yeah, that is the issue. We would have to buy it on.
I own it on PC.
Oh.
I just don't think my PC is strong enough to utilize it.
Yeah, that is an issue.
Like, of course, PC gets the benefit of, you know, custom maps made by the community.
Yeah, those would be fun to play. Like, the fucking, like, some of the custom maps that, like, Vanos played with, like, the Avengers and stuff. Or was that
I
World at
believe
War?
that was World at War.
Yeah.
Which might be something I might be able to run. But the thing with fucking Call of Duty games is, like, they do not lower the price unless they're having a sale. Otherwise, they're like 60 quid because, you know, the
Let's check how
brand.
much World at War is on Steam then. Which is like what? How old?
2008, I think.
Call of Duty World at War released. Why do I need to enter my birthday? I'm signed in.
To check how old this game is, prove that you're old.
It released in 2008 and it is on Steam for £20.
Okay. The sale number at least is lowered.
But it still feels expensive for a game that old. The Call of Duty franchise collection bundle is £728.
Yeah. Like, how much more would they be adding?
But that's every game, so.
But does it come with every game and season pass?
Let's check. Bundle info. It looks like it has all the DLC, yes.
Of course, I mean, it's enough to own all the games, but one, I only care about zombies. And, like, who would play... Like, who wants to play World at War and just play Knocked?
Was that the only map it had?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it wasn't. It was literally an afterthought mode. It was some people screwed around, made zombies, and it's like, we can make this into a game mode, and they did.
Apparently you save £80 by buying the bundle instead of everything individually, except looking at the actual bundle, it doesn't look like it has as much in it, but everything, I guess everything is £10. So just 10 items is £100. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'm hiding.
You're hiding?
I'm hiding.
Oh.
Damn it!
Alright then. Let's see. There's the time lapse. We'll select our next thing, and we'll finish up.
Let's see if Like an Abyss is still streaming. Yeah, he is still streaming, and he is watching too. So if you wanna raid him, give him a hello.
Yep, we'll do that. I need to get his link.
Oh, don't worry. Just because he's currently watching, just go into viewers. You can click on his name and go into
Oh,
view.
okay.
Yeah.
So I can raid him from here.
Yes.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for coming along. I always appreciate everyone. I hope everyone has a good rest of their evenings. Next stream will probably be Resident Evil 4 on Saturday. But unless we do another chill thing in between shifts,
Because we can technically do it tomorrow, but that's entirely up to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we'll
We
do
will see.
Stardew tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you everyone for coming along. Invalid username. Oh, this isn't how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to raid them. Invalid username. Alright, let me go to the actual Twitch and do it from there. Sorry, everyone.
Apologies for the silly
I
appearance.
apologize.
I'm being a dubious little creature, an unknown quantity. No one is capable of knowing my thoughts, but some are capable of discerning my meaning.
It's not. It's like tucked away, the raid button.
But what if it was Shadow Legends?
Right, here we go. Thanks everyone for coming along.
I
I really appreciate it. Alright. Goodbye everyone.